up, everybody? How's it going over there on the internet? Look at that, I made the 7 o'clock deadline. I don't forget how all this works. Yeah! How's it all going out there? It's a cloudy Labor Day weekend Sunday. I've had a rockin' migraine all day, like lying in bed and just watching the only good Batman that was ever made. Okay, that's not true. Watching the Joel Schumacher Batmans I really like. But yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's good. We've got some Myst to finish. Early 2020. Okay, all right. I'm excited for Picard. You know what? I still haven't seen Discovery, but I'm just not interested in Star Trek prequels. So Picard's gonna be good. I don't know. I got mixed feelings about that trailer. Anyways, enough of this. Let's do some of this. So, Myst. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. Let's talk about where we are at in Myst. We have completed 2 of the 4 ages. The Mechanical Age and the Stone Ship Age, which leaves us with the Selenic Age and the Channelwood Age left. So I think we're actually going to beat this tonight. Like, there's not a lot left in this game. What have we learned? Let's do our Ogre Battle 64 plot recap moment. So there's 2 empires. There's the Holy Lotus Empire. Wait, wrong game. There are 2 brothers, Cirrus and Akinar. And it turns out that neither of them are particularly great people. There's also their father, Atris. Atris has whoa, that was weird. Atris has discovered the ability to create worlds. Or he hasn't really discovered, he was taught by Gen. We'll get into that in Riven. How to craft worlds into books, and then these books act as actual teleporters. It's every book nerd's dream. The ability to actually, like, go to the worlds that you've created. And his 2 sons were abusing their power, and they burnt his library for some reason. You'll see all these, like, burnt books here. Like, that's not good. This was an age. There were people who lived there, and now they are all dead. So every time I look over here, I'm actually looking at you. So I always wonder if I should move the camera over. But then, when I look at the game, I'm no longer looking at you if the camera's over there, because you're over there. Let's see how this goes. Whoop. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. There we go. Anyway, so he imprisoned his 2 sons in these books. And we are working on freeing them for some reason.
Have returned.
Anyways, let's play some Myst. We got 2 ages to go to left. We have the Selenic Age, which you can access through the power of a spaceship. It's a spaceship right there. That's pretty cool. Or the Channelwood Age, which we access through a tree. Let's do the spaceship. I just want to confirm that the audio is pumping through for the game properly. Please let me know if you cannot hear the game. It looks very quiet. Oh yeah, that's way too quiet. Okay. Hang on, I'm fixing it. Let's try it like that and see if it's too loud. Let me know if that is too loud, too quiet, or just right. Let's see here. Yeah, some TV shows are coming up, huh? I don't have cable. I don't really watch much modern television. Yeah, that one we're gonna go do like now o'clock, because that is a fun puzzle as a music nerd. yeah, you're right. That game is suddenly very loud. Holy crap in a hat. You see, the problem is I can't adjust game audio while it's live at the same time, so I have to, like, minimize the game so I no longer hear it. Anyways, let me know if that's been fixed. Or I'll turn down the game a little bit more. Why does the idea of somebody navigating a spaceship, my 60s spaceship with a keyboard, just make me want to make that into an Alan, like, Wakeman? Tiny bit less? Okay. An Alan, or Alan Rickman. Rick Wakeman. I'm getting him mixed up with Alan Wake. A Rick Wakeman, like, album cover. Yeah, I'm all about that shit. Alright, look, there's a spaceship out there. Alright. So how's everyone's Labor Day weekend been? It's been busy for me. There's a lot of chore doing yesterday. Oh god, I gotta write this shit down. I did not. Okay, these cables. Alan Rickman. That's who I'm trying to say. Wake Rickman. Alright, I'm gonna write this down on my to-do list here from Saturday. Really glad I got my migraine today and not yesterday when I had 1,000,001 things to do. Is there an echo? Like Echo the Dolphin? Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, I'm on the big screen, baby. But also Echo the Dolphin. Just make sure you pop out your chat so you can still talk to him. Just threw my pen at this TV. Yeah, no, I just bought Law & Order Season 1, so that'll be fun to get into. I didn't realize that there were like 20 some odd seasons of that. So that's a deep goddamn dark hole. What else did I buy recently there, Mish? I know I bought a lot of videos lately. Oh, I bought some bad Christian VHSs. Because you know that's going to be a hot mess. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Well, I know what's in here. Oh, and Lizzie McGuire. Yeah, I did promise you I'd watch that. Now that remake is on the way. Open! Oh, man. Hang on, I want to look out the window. Let me look up. Okay, that's weird. Okay, anyways, you know what? I want to see if I can just turn on free roam. I want to see how this feels. Oh man, let's jack these settings. Oh shit. Oh man. All right. I got settings now. Ooh. Oh, that is very uncomfortable feeling. And it's especially considering the mouse travels over to the other monitor. Alright, we are definitely not doing that. Okay. Alright. So power to ship. And 1, 2, 3, and then it is 1 to 5, 6 to 10, and we need to get to 59 volts. Well, I don't think we have. Oh. Well, it should be easy enough. 10, 9. Okay, so that's 10. Oh, I should write this down. 10, 7, 8. 16? I have a feeling like the wall has lied to me again. 5. I think what we need to do in this puzzle is going to be fairly obvious. 1. 2. 3. 22. 19. 9. Okay, great. So I guess we gotta get this sucker up to 59, huh? Okay, well, if you want to play at home, do that and that. Takes us to 35, so we are 24 short. Easy as goblin pie. Alright. Okay, powered ship. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a switch on top of this building. Why does that sound like a bunch of shit just turning off? I do not like the sound of that. No, okay. Alright, don't scare me like that. So, how would you compare Lizzie McGuire... Like, what would you compare the Lizzie McGuire movie to? Ooh, we are getting some frames. Like, you and that Value Village lady were basically comparing it to Citizen Kane. Hey, how do I get... Oh, there's the ladder, okay. Oh, that is framey, okay. Fine, I guess we'll just go to high quality. Throw us a switch, Kronk! Did that work? Oh, I think I have to maybe turn that pump on or something. Citizen McGuire. Lizzie goes to Washington. I mean, okay, so I threw all that. I didn't see anything happen, but let's just go check the spaceship. Rome, actually. Oh. Hey, that was a good TV series. I remember that series. A lot of tits in Rome. Hey, are you working? Can I get into you now? Oh, yeah, baby. Okay. Okay, alright, I wonder, what do I know that's 5 notes? Ooh. I don't know anything that's like 5 notes, it's a weird... I'm drawing a blank right now. Alright. Da, da. I did this on a stream once before. So I did this on a stream once before when Stefan brought his... I always forget the name of that stupid instrument. With the keyboard, but you blow into it. However... this is James May's How to Land a A330 Airbus and Other Useful Informations. I'm a Melodica, yes, thank you. And let me just see if I can remember. This is my middle C here. Okay. Yeah, alright. Wow, why can't I do this? It's the same. Oh, it's the left hand that's changing mood. Okay, and then it's like a... Yeah, I'm doing it, Mom! Oh. It's got a step-by-step guide on how to play the Moonlight Sonata. But it doesn't really work without the other hand. You kind of need two hands to play that. Anyways, I'm not sure how we're going to solve this puzzle. We don't really... Oh, right, we have to go read the book. Let's go read the book about the Selenic Age. I know, it was the most beautiful thing. I'm sorry that I had to bring everybody to tears with just how beautiful that was. Alright, which one to use the Selenic Age? Channel wood. What's this? Yeah, here it is. Okay, cool. Hydrate. It has been a while since I have heard only silence, and I enjoy it greatly. That's a mood. For some reason, I do not feel altogether welcome in this new world in which I have arrived. But how can I be unwelcome in an age with no inhabitants? It is, of course, only in my head. This world is very beautiful, but I think I have yet to ever write in a journal that an age I have linked to is horrid or disgusting. From the grassy hill where I am standing, I can see green fields below, along with a few scattered forests. A rather large lake looms some distance from where I am standing, yet the water's blue can be seen plainly from here. The air is fresh, and the sky is sprinkled with white clouds. It is absolutely breathtaking. No, you're breathtaking! And yet, that strange feeling again. Perhaps it is the hot breeze that continues to blow from the north. Hotter than I would have imagined. It almost singes my skin, and I feel quite uncomfortable when it comes. I will try to ignore it. Night has almost arrived, and the sunset is spectacular. Oranges and reds have settled above the western horizon. Though night has come, the horizon still glows red long past sunset. Dark reds flow from the horizon and blend into the black sky. I'm sorry, I didn't realize he was writing about this last summer we had. Again the feeling, and I am beginning to believe it is not all in my mind. I must sleep now. I will need my strength to explore more tomorrow. I have had to return home due to an unpredictable natural occurrence more frightening than I've ever experienced, thunderbolts and lightning indeed. I was awakened by terrible shakings in the ground and explosions on all sides of me. Gigantic balls of fire were falling from the sky, and I immediately left in fear of my life. I must remember to bring a Myst linking book with me when I return, in case the one left there has been destroyed or damaged. I have returned to a different world than the one I left only 3 months ago. It has been transformed into a barren, desert land, with only gigantic craters scattered across the land to provide variety. Strangely enough, the small grassy hill where I spent my first night remains exactly the way I found it. Apparently, the falling meteors did not hit this area, leaving an oasis in the midst of this horrible desolation. The hot wind, I remember, has turned into a rather pleasant breeze, which at least one improvement. I fear it is the only improvement. The magnificent lake I saw on my first visit is now completely dried up. However, another lake now exists and appears to be quite larger. I assume one of the falling meteors created this lake due to its circular shape and the jutting rock that grows out of the center of the lake. The rest of this world seems like desert, although I will verify that statement with closer inspection. Though this world has little visual excitement to offer, it offers much to the ears. Sounds constantly flow through my ears, and I have found where a few of them originate. It seems, as Catherine says, I do find beauty in everything. Wow, very humble. Last night, I was wakened by a horrible hissing. I thought that said kissing as I was kind of reading ahead, and I was like, where's this going? The horrible kissing. I was sweating, and the heat was so intense that I immediately did. Hey, okay, I don't know what happened there. Hey, how's everybody going? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. For some reason, the PC just decided to completely forget that the, mixer exists. But hey, problem solved. That was really weird. Where were we? Oh yeah, reading together. I believe you lost me after the word immediately. So intense I immediately dipped my head in a nearby stream to cool it down. The hot breezes had returned, along with a low roar from the ground. This is the kind of shit that we have to put up with when we're streaming. I walked a short distance to observe some red flames shooting up from the earth. Suddenly, the ground began to crack, and a huge chasm opened. The chasm continued to grow until it was far too wide to cross. Then, the tumult subsided, leaving only a dull roar, like Katy Perry. I have decided, however, I can use the chasm to my advantage. Perhaps the heat from this chasm can be harnessed. See, look, he's drawn a collect heat thing, and there's a radiant chasm, which I'm pretty sure that's a Pornhub search, and there's a butterfly from above. I got nothing. Even as the chasm has ripped into the surfaces of this world, it has opened up a whole new world to explore. Yeah, Hydra plans to cook a churro. Maybe I can use this heat to make churros. Has opened up a whole new world to explore. Although uncomfortably hot, I find it possible to reach a cave in the chasm that has been created. And I have now explored deep into the crust of this planet. Delicious, delicious cheese-filled crust. I have found a vast underground cave system that will take many years to map and explore. I will also look for a safer way to reach the underground than through the chasm wall. This age seems to change on its own, so I feel I should leave again and see if things are different when I return. It is also important that I check on Cirrus and Akinar and make sure everything is going along well. When I return, I hope to bring back some tools I will need for my plans to explore the underground. The abundance of raw materials here is beginning to amaze me. I have returned with some of the complex tools I know I would be needing. I assumed I would have to return for more basic materials. However, it seems as though I was able to find everything I need here. Of course, iron is abundant, but I've also found titanium occurring naturally. I am all the more excited to begin work. Everything is set, and I look forward to tomorrow. My raw materials are all here. I think I will have most of my additions to this age completed within 1 year. I so love working with my hands, whether writing or building. I began today on the bridge. Oh, it's all like, whoa. The magnetic idea will work well, and I have decided to spin the wheel of fortune. But we do know that 3 meters is not enough support for the beams to generate a Wi-Fi signal. Amazingly strong! Okay, yeah, alright, okay. Yeah. Cool. I doubt could possibly work with 14 instead of 8. Alright, well, there's the map. I am leaving today in order to bring back Cirrus and Akinar. I have left them alone in Channelwood. I believe they will enjoy all there is to see here. The age seems to have stabilized. I believe the meteor set off a period of volcanic activity by piercing into the shallow crust, but the tremors have become few. I've just noticed that a large amount of this journal has curiously vanished from the very pages on which I wrote over the last 18 months. Fortunately, I've copied many of my construction notes in another journal. I do not understand the many mysteries of this world, but I trust I will discover logical answers to these questions. I have a feeling that many of my questions can be answered in another age, to which I hope to travel soon. But for now, I must simply accept this world's mysteries and take pride in my accomplishments. So we got to write down, because this keyboard is important. I'm not actually going to write it down, because I already have it written down in my own journal. And I don't want to have to draw that keyboard, because I am a lazy-ass human being. So it is drawn. Oh, wow, jeez. Just because, like, you remember most of how to read music because you're not a drummer. I do have it written down somewhere, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, the order is important, Avo. Look, I mean, us drummers barely have functional notation. Basically, it's every drummer's own unique notation. So, if you could check your musical privilege, please. Well, let's just go into the spaceship. Alright, so. Oh, I gotta make sure that's... Is that loud enough for you folks? the way that this puzzle, as I'm sure the wisest amongst you have figured out, is there were 5 notes listed on that keyboard that correspond to 5 notes here. We need to recreate that tone on the 5 knobs over here. I don't think I've needed to read music since like junior high. So, all right. That's true. Yeah, I know, yeah. Okay, so it is... Let's play our song together. This is the Song of Myst. Look, it's not... Alright, look. It's not a great song, especially considering Myst Guy only seems to have one hand. I guess he could play it with his foot. So let's do this. This is our first slider. Okay. Way louder than the game. Okay, cool. I will fix that. All right, let's see if that's working better for you. I'll play a test tone. How does that sound? This is a test of the emergency audio system. Ooh, it still looks really quiet. Okay. Alright, let me try this tone. Oh god, okay. I do not have perfect pitch, so I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay. 2. Can I get more game in my mind? Would you like some more snare drum with that? This is my favorite stream. I can't really hit that note because I'm a baritone. I'm gonna be like slightly off on one of these. I just know it. Whatever. Okay. Okay. And then 5. Going on with all that, but I'm just getting everything put back into... Where'd my board audio go now? Hang on. Okay, yeah. Okay, I want to unhide that. There I am. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay, chatbot's back up. That's all connected. Just gotta get the game back up, and hopefully this is just a weird 1 off, 2 off. It's when it's 2 off that it always starts to worry me. Oh, shit, that's a lot of mist in your ears. I am so sorry. Let's turn that down to about there. Okay. Yep, MacBot's telling everybody that we're back alive. Thank you, MacBot. We are back in the Selenic Age. No, we're back on Myst Island. I think the quote function is even still alive. I have no idea. Why did the house go to the doctor? It was having window panes. The one thing for some reason I haven't been able to get working again is the notification pop-ups, like subscribing, following, all that kind of stuff. Don't know why. I've been poking about that on and off today. Okay, so the Elvis joke, because the joke, his mouse Elvis was caught in a trap. The opening line of Elvis's Suspicious Minds is, "I'm caught in a trap, I can't get out." I'm caught in a trap, I can't get out. Huh. Because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see? Ooh. Oh, what you doing to me? Okay. Are you sensing a similar set of puzzles? I'm a maestro. Okay, so we don't know the solution to that mess yet. Let's have a look around this age a bit more. Ooh, wait, go back. There's a thing over there. Alright. Yeah, that's honestly that joke felt very tenuous. Alright. First off, that microphone is definitely directional. Ooh, the blue page. Okay. That's true, I suppose. So yeah, as I was saying, because I've been rehired at Blue Veil, I get to do moods again, and I had a genuinely great time with moods last year. I really do enjoy doing it, but doing sound for that, holy sweet jumping Jesus! You know what? I'm just gonna turn all these on. Screw it. I don't know why I want to turn them all on. Whoa, that was a weird. Your little hickety hop. Oh, at the okay. Let me go this way. Hang on, game. I'm fighting with my game here. There we go. I was rehired at the same school I was at last year, so I have been re-employed at that same school. We found out about that Thursday. Yeah, so I guess Thank you. I'm very excited. Not to do sound for 22 bands doing one song each. Again, I love moods to pieces, but that is a ridiculous thing. Especially when we're doing something like last year when we did one of the songs was, September. And there were 22 active inputs for that between all the singers and the instruments and the drum kit. And yeah. Ooh, that's a cool sound. Ooh, I like this sound. Oh, the red page. It's the Behringer X32, I think. But whoever had set it up didn't know how to run a monitors through it. So we had to have a separate board for running monitors. So that's my goal this year before Mood starts, is to figure out how to do that. Well, let's just go down this ladder, I guess. Yeah, it's because like our poor IT guy is like so. Oh, we got power. Is so monstrously overworked. He just didn't have time to. Yeah, if you want to come up sometime between now and like May, that would be cool. Oh wait, where's this? Where am I? Who's this? What are you? Ooh. Ah! I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, I'm gonna hit some buttons here. Oh, are these frequencies? Okay. Ugh, every time I click on, like, one of these not a buttons. Oh, shit. Okay, okay. So I think I need to, like, align this. Ugh, no, thank you. Yeah, okay, so we need to align this. Oh, heavens no, I will never go back to that call center. What does that look like to you? Let's try to get, like, close to it, maybe we'll hear it. Or not? Oh, water. Okay. Water is 131. Got it. Yeah, the numbers are degrees of rotation. Okay. I keep trying to find the clock here. Oh, there's the clock. Okay. Okay, now the obelisk. Is that the clock? Again? No. I think that's the obelisk sound. I think I just want to be capturing the sound of the clock. I could be wrong. It might be impossible to capture. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So now we got these two. I'm not sure which one of these is which sounding. That's the obelisk. Oh, you know what? There's an easy enough way to find out. Because... Whee! Ding. Yeah, I will, I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to do those monitors through the the manual and try to get all that stuff set up. But I think part of the problem is the digital snake we have doesn't have enough inputs or outputs or something to work. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what the issue was. So I'll find out and go from there. Because we had a lot of feedback problems. Oh boy. And again, working with the system we've got, students did the best job that they could. I hold nothing of that against them. The system was not in our favor. Alright. Let's turn that on. Okay, that just sounds like a whoosh. Okay. Cool. Alright. I had a cool hike this week. Now that I'm hanging out with this really cool chick named Michelle, it's like my girlfriend and stuff. Well, like I said, there's next year. There's this upcoming year. Don't you worry. We're doing a lot of hiking lately, which is nice because I can actually get to places that I can hike, and I like hiking. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. Rattlesnake Point. No rattlesnakes there, at all. None. All right, let's try this again. So I looked into it, and apparently it's because it's on top of the escarpment, and it has a canyon that runs through that runs like a rattlesnake. Okay, now we just need to align this one. Yeah. The view is gorgeous. I like being in high places. I love heights. Because I like being able to see really far. So it was really cool to be able to, and this might not mean anything to anybody who doesn't live around here, but being able to see Toronto and stuff, that was really cool from on top of those heights, all the way Okay, I don't know where this last tower is at. Oh, that's it there. Alright, let's see what happens if we hit this button. Sounds like an order I should be paying attention to. Also, I think what we are... I think we're, manipulating this up here. Yeah, we're manipulating this thing. Anyways. Alright, so order is... Ob... Wa... Whole 2... Hang on. No, it's not Ob 1. What am I... Alright, let's try this again. So it's Ob, Wa, I think that's the fart hole. The sizzling bacon. And then the clock. So this one's like a woo. I'm onomatopoeing my notes here. And then this one, no, come back, no, come back. This one is like a... This one's more like a brrrr. Yeah, I agree. Maybe not nearly as good a marketing name as Buffalo Head Smash In or whatever the name of that place is. Yeah, we want to try to do the whole Bruce Trail, all 793 kilometers of it, and it's broken up into sections. So if you do each section, you can get like some kind of cool. I don't know what the completionist thing is. I think you just get like a thing in the mail that's like, you did it, high five. You know, you walked a lot. Yeah. Oh, I can turn off my flashlight. Okay. Let's turn that off. There we go. Anybody who jumps onto the stream has to acknowledge that they're over 18, so I'm going to talk about a weird thing in a minute. Hang on, I got to do this. When it comes down to fleshlights. Ask me about my weird fleshlight thing. Alright, so the first one was the obelisk. Okay. Water. The woo. Okay, the burr. Boom! I would love to just leave for 2 months and do it, but I got like rent to pay and a job, and I've never really been like tent camping, and I don't know how that works, and I'm afeared of it. So you know what? I think it's maybe better to do it in chunks. Well, this is a neat room. A little rusty. Should probably rust-proof some of that shit. What's this button do? Oh shit, it's a submarine. Okay. Oh, we can walk around the submarine. That's kind of neat. Okay. We all live in... Oh, is it this thing? Oh, no, it's this thing. Oh, if I remember, this thing is really obtuse. Yeah. Yeah, hey man. For like 1993, this was the bee's knees. That's the way we came. Are these just all the same sound? I think they are. Yeah, this puzzle always confused the shit out of me. Oh, fuck it, we're gonna go west. See, that's that positive bink again. There's also a bink there. Are we supposed to be finding... Oh, I should be paying attention to what direction we're coming in at. Backtrack me, Daddy. I feel like I want to, like, reset my mind on this one. There's just all this sound, though. Yeah. And you can't, like, get up and check other things. Do I have it written down about what the path... Not necessarily the instructions, but, like, what I'm looking for? East Island, North Island... No, I just have the solution, which I don't think I want to follow yet. So I think what we'll do is we'll just listen for the different sound. Let's go from there, I guess. Came in facing west. Yeah, like none of this. Like, you mean on Myst Island? Ugh, maybe. Alright, let's go back and check. Fuck it, we're gonna go back. We got lots of time tonight. Oh, back in the age? We can find out. The backtrack button is nice, and it makes me think that there has to be something in here that explains how it works, the age, because they let you just backtrack. Yeah, this puzzle always drove me nuts. Okay. No, no, no. Over backseat game for this particular puzzle, please. I think there's also like a built-in... Yeah, we have like our own little help guide if we need it as well. Yeah. So if we get... Let's go check the book back on Myst Island. See if that has any clues for us. Wait, if we can get back to Myst Island, I don't think... Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah, through here. No, we can't. We cannot get back to Myst Island. Okay. Maybe over here. Yeah, I remember that too. No, this is just the water. And the blue page. Yeah, all these do is turn on the antennas. You can't really do anything by looking down. This is part of why I liked Riven so much, was how complicated the puzzles were, but they were well organized. I really do think that Riven... Oh. What's going on there? That was weird. Hi, everyone. I'm back. Yeah, as I was saying, Riven was definitely the best part, the best in the series. So we'll probably play that. We may even play that next. Because I loved how the puzzles were laid out. There were a lot more just like organized notes and things. Like the puzzles were still brutally difficult in some places. And I actually don't have a full guide written for it in here either. I was in the process of it when I just kind of stopped. It's the only one I'm missing a guide for. And I remember spending months. Well, you know what? We'll play that next, Avo. I probably won't get the... I want to get the PlayStation version of it because it's 5 discs, but it's a bad way to play these games. Maybe these urns have something to do with it. I was actually thinking of playing both of those. So, on stream. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So, whichever one you'd like to see next, let me know. I want to try to do this semi-regularly, and I know I've been saying this for months and months and months, but I feel like it's something I want to try to commit to again. You know? I miss it. I miss hanging out with you guys. You know? Alright, you know what? Let's check the hint guide. Maybe it'll give us a little bit of a hint. I opened the large door. Hey, anybody who's in KW, take a look at the sky. It's like purple out there. It's like super purple out there. It's like a lavender. It's nice. It's nice. Alright, I'm stuck in the maze. Second puzzles. Have you noticed the different sounds when you come to a stop at each hub, or when you push the button on the speaker? Oh, each distinct sound corresponds to the direction that you need to travel. Oh. Yeah, we went to a lavender farm. You know what, Avo? I'm going to take a picture of outside and put it in the Discord for you. Hi, Bats. I'll let Small Town Selkie talk about the lavender farm. I was not pleased. Okay, I'm back. Excuse me, I did not drag you to a lavender field for an Instagram photo shoot. I'm not... None of those words are appropriate or responsible. Yeah, it's like a lavender farm that you can like buy lavender products at, like lavender or like lavender scented things or lavender flavored things. But there is also just like a big patch of lavender that people can pay money to go into and take like photographs because they're influencers. And that deeply troubles me to my old man core. All right, I better get my notebook ready here. Oh, I gotta do this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah, there were 3 horses. They were cool. Were there bees? I didn't see any bees. Not the bees! Anything but the bees! Ah! Okay. So, ding, ding equals north. Okay. You're an apiary. Lip roll, roll noise, our roll noise, our roll face. I don't know what direction this would be, though. I'm just going to assume it's the only one that doesn't have a, I think it's going to be west. Yeah, because we came from the north. Goes west. Now, can you imagine if you had gone to New Zealand, you could have like hung out with Gabs all the time? Oh, the ding. That means go north. We're getting this, people. Atris, you fucker, why would you build this? Fart. Okay, so we know it's not north, and we know it's not going to be west. It came from the north, so I'm just going to assume that means it should go east. Wait, what? Oh, that should go east again. You're getting high on lavender? Oh God, I don't. Oh. Clang, clang, clang. I assume the clang is probably south. It's like the one direction that we haven't really of the cardinals that we've gone down yet. I do not remember at all. Is it like slash and moat? I know that's World of Warcraft. That's where we came from. I don't think it's northeast. That wouldn't make sense. Okay, we're going south. Ooh, we went through an anus. Yeah, but you should do a photo shoot with it. Toss that up into the Discord. That'd be cool. Oh, that means we go west. My microphone just smells like a windsock. Foam. That's a ding and a hiss. That means northeast. Are we there yet? Well, this looks promising. Okay, okay, okay. I think we made it. We made it. Oh, thank God. We made it through. Closing that stupid door. How'd you get that so fast? I figured it out. I figured out that each of the sounds corresponded to a cardinal direction. And then it was just a matter of like putting together the appropriate sound. So if it was like clank, that means it was like southeast, because clank was south and the hiss was east. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to go through that again to get the other page. I hope y'all appreciate me doing this for you. Alright, let's go back to Myst. Oh fuck. It's alright, I'll just look up the solution and fly through it when we have to go back through it again. Oh, it was a process of elimination. Because when you... I'll sort of show you as we do it again, if it makes us do it again.
With each page I can see more clearly. Soon, free from this horrible prison, this book. You must visit the one remaining age you have not. Confident that my brother Akana is demented. He is guilty. Took advantage of the freedom our father had given us. Akana began to I ask you again. Do not retrieve the blue pages. He will destroy both myself and you, just as he destroyed the other pages of Myst. Never will escape. You must simply bring the red. Tell them the story that I hear. Your wisdom. You will see that I am innocent and he is guilty.
It's the face of an innocent man.
I will owe you my life, and you will be greatly rewarded.
Ooh. I like being greatly rewarded. Okay, let's go back to the age. And I'll walk you through how we solved that puzzle. Ah, yes, mustard-colored sky. How lovely. Ugh, mustard. No, having none of that. I think if I ever accidentally was saddled with a kid, I'd probably name them something like Akinar. Mustard time is like peanut butter jelly time, but it's just incredibly depressing. Because you could have peanut butter jelly, and instead you have mustard. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's like something that you give to a guest when they've been there too long and you really want them to be kicked out. It's like, yeah, Daddy, where'd my name come from? All right, so basically the way that the puzzle works is it sets you up with the first 3 fairly easily once you know what you're looking for. So once we get down, I'll kind of explain it. Now that I kind of like realize how the puzzle works. Okay, so we are facing north. North is like the only, if we rotated through these, north is the only way we can go, and it plays this sound. So we know that sound is associated with north. Same thing happens here with this sound. But the only 2 possible directions we can travel are south, which would be back the way we came, and west. So we know that this sound is associated with west, because otherwise we would just be going back the way we came. I forgot to get the page. Fuck. And you see there's that ding again, so we know we need to go north, but I actually have to go back a couple times because I am a dumb Deku. Sorry. So who wants to hear about the fleshlight? That he is. That he is. Does the quote system still work? Like, are you able to pull up quotes? Uote! Yeah, alright, that is working. Though I don't have any context. I miss our old quotes. I'm sad that they died when we had to excise Dark JDL from the... Because we'll never again get to hear Avo talking about her Volvagia and the other fucking madness. Ganondorf can pound my Volvagia. Oh, Avo. Alright. Let's do this stupid thing again. Then we just have to do the Channelwood Age and the final puzzle, and we're done. Alright, I have my instructions here. I'm just going to follow these so that we're not spending a year figuring out this stupid thing again. I apologize if I'm cutting in and out a fair amount. I'm going from a wireless connection here, so it's not the best. It's the same thing, new sound. Well, the only two possible directions we could... Well, there's actually multiple, is we could go south the way we came, west or east, but since we know that what west sounds like, and we know we don't want to go back the way we came, so it is just a process of elimination for the first few ones, and then once you've got them, then it starts throwing the doubles at you. How's Cauliflower Man doing? He doing okay? So see, now it's playing two sounds at us. So that makes it southwest. He's out practicing upright. His upright bass, or cello, or whatever. Large violin. There are 14 steps to this stupid maze. Just want to point that out. It's far too many steps. Wait, didn't he play the cello before, or did he always play the bass? What? That's two sounds. I think I may have... Wait. I want us to go southwest. I think. No. North. West, yeah. Uh-oh, I might be lost in the maze. Oh no. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this so much. Ding Hiss is east, northeast. Oh, Ding is just go north. Ding is just go north. I think this might be it. Oh, wait, this is northeast. Clang Hiss is southeast. Oh, okay. We're in the exit section now. All right, cool. I wonder if they like changed the maze, because that was definitely not the same pattern. But that's okay. We made it through again, and we don't ever have to do it again. Yay! I like it when I don't have to do things again. That was still like 14 steps. Plus more, I guess, if you route yourself the wrong way. Alright, let's see how Akinar is doing. I guess, yeah, naming your kid Akinar is like all those idiots who named their kid, like, Daenerys or Khaleesi, who are now deeply regretting that decision. Blue Book.
Oh, my friend. Bring in the blue pages. I see. Convinced the Cirrus is guilty. Pray, do not release him. He will destroy me, just as he did. Innocent bystander. I've been wrongfully tricked into imprisonment. You have observed his unbridled lust for riches. In the 4 remaining worlds. Some plot. It was almost perfect. Final blow to father. You tricked him into believing that it was I who was the murderer. I didn't murder father. Bring me the remaining. Please. A liar. All in a liar. Must not be free. The remaining blue pages from the last age of Myst. I must be free. You must free me. I cannot bear it here for eternity. Free me.
So, who do we think? Do you think it's the emotionally charged Akinar, or is it the logically charged Cirrus? Let's have a book. Let's have a peek at the book for the last age that we have to do, the Channelwood Age. It means I get to read to you again. Vote now. I have called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island, because it's easy to program water forever. Elsewhere, there are only trees, which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I'm eager to discover more about this and its people. But I've arrived here too late and must rest. Oh, look. 1993 grammatical error. He's got open parentheses here and no closed parentheses. I wonder how many editions they've made of this game and not caught that. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one in which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. No, that wouldn't be an I, because then you'd have, I'm eager to discover more about this I and its people. Oh, it's land. It's land. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Wow. Yeah. I'm very good at puzzles. Their response to me was one that I would never expected. After staring at me for a short while, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from the lower pass of the village level approximately halfway up the grand trees. Oh, does that seem good? It is, it's like we're there. It is very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. Guards surrounded the strong creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least to some extent he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely gray, almost white, and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold his head up to look at me. Oh, he's an Assassin's Creed 3 character. But what a surprise. This creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I look forward to learning more. As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning and seems almost insane. However, the Tweed dwellers almost revere him as a god. What a strange and wonderful age. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he has not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he has told me.
Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings which happened randomly.
Some sort of tectonic or volcanic action, I expect. It is sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. Then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day, things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. I've never even heard of a Category 5 hurricane before. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. How? Do they, like, dive under it, and then their, like, gas-filled corpses, like, helped buoy the island? The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees where they gradually died out, maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I am not sure. This is the story the old man communicated to me, although many details are very unclear in my mind. I am especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. Thank you! In fact, I don't doubt the accuracy of the part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own. Yet the old man believes in the truth of the story as if he had been there, and the tree dwellers worship him and apparently all humans, as if they, were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and asleep. Then he said, "We had expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while, he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally, he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out of the door and off the narrow path high in the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen to a lower level of the walkway, and carry it away. He was laying down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion, one of the tree creatures lit the pier on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. This strange funeral proceeded. The waters around the pier changed to dull green. This morning I awoke, finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green for as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts color. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon, so that I may learn more from them. I have lived in this world for 3 months off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I am even beginning to learn bits of their language. I have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons. Not loving sons, just regular sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse, that bitch. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Sirius and Akanar will react to its curious inhabitants before I lock them away in a book. Catherine is staying behind, as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. I am leaving tomorrow to check on the Osmoian age. Sirius has suggested I allow him and his brother to stay, although the idea unsettles me. I know the boys are growing up rapidly. They'll probably try to have sex with the monkeys. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them for a short while, so I will consent to their request. I warned the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith that they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the I fear for their survival and plan on returning to her shortly, after checking on Sirius and Akanar here. See the Everdunes journal for more information. After watching Sirius and Akanar, I see that they are handling things very well, and I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again. Catherine actually does a bunch of stuff later on in the series. I know that she is, like, critically important to the Riven storyline. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy and Sirius and Akanar are staying behind again. I have been gone for over 3 days and have been to many different places. I had to tell Cirrus and Akinar about Pran's death today, and they were visibly shaken. Oh, Pran, we don't even know who you are. Although they only remembered her from their childhood. Catherine has suggested that this would be wise for Cirrus and Akinar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. I have told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the classic Pran just dying. God, that's so Pran. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures and traveled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures and reminded my own adventures of a child. Holy shit, can this just... Okay, we're almost there. You know what, the rest of it... I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me the many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to varying different colors. I've shown some of my creatures the journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now, as I look through this very colorful journal, I cannot help but laugh at myself. We will be returning tomorrow. For my son... We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they could visit some other ages alone. Though I will have to think over their request, I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Right? I mean, that happens to me all the time, and it's never not funny. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready for travel alone. For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long again it will be until I visit this age. And there's the map. Here's a chopping blade thing. All right, let's go to Channelwood. So we gotta align the tower to get the key. It's Channelwood. Come on, baby. Oh, wait, I don't know if we can do the key from the tower. Oh, okay, no, we have to, okay. It's like there. No, we don't want to do that. We do want to do that. Okay. Yeah, the tree elevator. You remember the tree elevator, eh? Yeah, I don't think I can actually, like, see anything from here. So let's just go to the elevator. Have a look at it from there, I guess. Ah! No, go back in. Go back in. Good boy. Or girl. Yeah, I remember this elevator just being, like, a little... Not... I don't think it's necessarily moon logic, but this elevator being a bit obtuse. It's not as bad as the Selenic Age maze, but it's a little on the rough side. Almost like a bird or a bat or a bunghole. I think that there's a really finicky puzzle in the third game, I remember, that's just so obtuse and frustrating. Where you have to, like, rotate a series of things to create sounds, and the pitch has to be so perfect. We're talking, like, fractions of a second. Alright, what do we got here? Okay. I still remember how we get the code to the safe. Yeah, this won't do anything, because I think we have to, like, light this. Oh, where do we get the code for the safe? Let's go go back to the library. Oh, see. Oh, I had to activate the marker. Okay. There we go. I didn't have the marker activated, and that's why I couldn't do the thing with the stuff. Okay. All right. All right. Up we go. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, there it is, the tree. Okay, good, good. You're like an old oven. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. That was cruel. How are your shrimp doing, by the way? They doing okay? Right. 7, 2, 4. That's our safe combination. It's one of the things I like about Riven is a lot of the puzzles in Myst are very much so like, okay, like this. It's like, go here, repeat this action just to get the next step of the puzzle. Like with the keyboard in the spaceship where it's like, boop, okay, turn around, boop, okay, doop, you know, doop. Like it's kind of repetitive action puzzles. I found that they fix a lot of that in Myst and Exile. The fourth game I barely remember, but I remember it just being okay. And the fifth game is a fucking train wreck of a game. Absolute mess of a game. All right. So it was 7-2-4. Matches. All right, let's light this bad boy up. There we go. All right. Building up our pressure here. It's only down to 1 shrimp. God, I do not remember how to do this at all. Okay. I don't even remember what I'm trying to do here. Okay, it kills all the pressure. I remember that the tree is like rotating somehow. Let's go ahead and have a look at the tree. Okay. I think, well, yeah, I have to let it like sink down. And then rotate, 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 and then run out. All right. Oh, God. Okay, go, go, go. Go, mysterious stranger. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, we're going to miss it. We're going to miss it. Yeah! Mm. Okay. Now what? Oh no. Oh god, what have I done? This isn't it, is it? I feel like I've missed something. Does it have to rotate as well? Let's just go down, see what happens. Keep going. Oh, I think I have to raise it. and then go into it when it's on its way back down. Yeah, it's underground. Yes, queen. Okay. So let's kill the pressure to start here. Let's kind of reset to 0. Alright, now let's jack it up, jack it up, jack it up, jack it up, jack it up. And then I guess we just sort of wait. I may have jacked it a little hard. I may have jacked it really hard. I'm sorry. Oh, right. I have to turn down the pressure now. Dun 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 dun. It's nice of him to like close the door, though. All right. Go. Okay, we're in. I'm gonna keep going down. There we go. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that shit. Am I still frozen? No, I'm not frozen anymore. What? Am I frozen again on desktop? What? Hang on, let me try switching this scene. Weird. Oh, alright. Now that makes sense. Yeah, no, that checks out. That would just be you, Avo. That's our Avo. So welcome to the Selenic Age. Or not the Selenic Age, the Channelwood Age. I'm sensing that there's going to be a puzzle involving moving water around in pipes. I always like this age, yeah. Yeah, we don't have any kind of power or anything happening yet. Yeah. Yeah, where did the tree... Où est le tree dwellers? Où est le pamplemousse? Où est le pomme de terre? Où est le... Jacques Cousteau? Am I doing okay? Alright, so I'm just trying to get the layout of all this into my head here. Because this place does get a little bit confusing when you're trying to figure it all out. Oh, look, there's the elevator. I like how he's all, like, safety first about this elevator. We gotta have a door on it. Now, this will not work, right? No. It needs power. Okay. That will need to be extended, so let's do that. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Been a long road, getting from there to here. Been a long road, but my time is finally near. And I will see my dreams come alive, and I will touch the sky. No, they're not gonna hold me down no more. No, they're not gonna change my ways. 'Cause I've got faith of the heart. Going wherever life takes me. I've got faith to believe I can be anything. Fuck. I've started introducing Michelle to Star Trek. I mean, we've only watched The Man Trap so far, but I'm excited because the next episode is Charlie X, and that's a weird episode. Yeah, I just want to go up the hill. Yeah, let me go up the hill. Alright, here we are. Yeah, get that water flowing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. Seems to stop the rotation? No, it does nothing. But we have water flowing now. Okay. Alright. Our hydraulic system is ready to go. So now I need to direct the water to where I need it to go. That's a close valve, so I do that. The water should flow this way. Don't know if this actually does anything. Oh, just the first one, the man trap, where the lady's like, I need salt. So that's just the first one. That's all she's seen. Although we're going to be doing Charlie X soon, I hope. Hello, Keep It In Marsh. How you doing tonight? Is there any benefit to pumping the water this way? Go back. Now let's look here. Alright, yeah, pump it that way. Pump it! Alright, now I want to send the water this way, because there's no point in sending it back into the water. So that means this should now be active. If I've done this right. Yeah, you can hear it being active. Okay, good. Boom! Now, the Man Trap is like, it's not the, like, Captain Pike pilot episode, but it's the Captain, like, Kirk pilot episode. And it's not very piloty. It's just like, hey, here's a TV show. You know what? I have not played this game in forever, so last week I was just like, you know what? I feel like playing Myst. Alright, so where's this cutoff going? There's no reason to send it this way. Yes, we have absolutely no reason to send it down here. Alright, cool. I'm doing well. I'm doing very well, thank you. I had a rip-roaring migraine earlier today, but thankfully that has passed. Yeah. Do you have fond memories of Myst? Send the water that way. Has that affected the bridge? Like, do we need this bridge? I know we need the bridge, but do we need it to be powered to keep the bridge up? No. Excellent. All right. Well, we're in the final of the 4 ages. We did mechanical and stone ship earlier this week, and we did Selenic today. And now we're just doing Channelwood. Yeah, alright, so now we need to extend that pipe out. Okay, alright, it's all coming to me. It's all coming up, Chris. It was 10 or 12? I couldn't tell you which it was. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Gonna beat the game tonight, so help me God. Otherwise I'll have to set a fool on fire, and I don't want to have to set anybody on fire, because there's a lot of running around and screaming when you do that. That's just uncomfortable. A lot of questions like, oh God, why? Wow, 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 wow. I've been really trying, baby, to hold back these feelings for so long. Yeah, stop, drop, and roll. Yeah, you know what? The amount that they taught me that in school, I would have expected being set on fire to be much more of a regular occurrence than it actually has been. Alright. Let's go up, motherfuckers. I have to close the door. Oh, there's the book back to Myst. Okay, cool. Now we know how to get back to Myst. Alright, okay, cool. Why did Atris have to build these ages like this? I mean, I guess that wouldn't be much of a game if he didn't. But, you know what I mean? Yeah, an earthquake preparedness. At least we didn't have, like, duck and cover training. Never had to deal with that, thankfully. We used to bring that fire safety. I don't know where you're from, keeping it marsh, or if you kind of did the same. Like, I'm here in Ontario, and we used to have like a fire safety house that would come by. All right, so it's cut off to flow that way. So the problem's over here, and it was like a little trailer that was designed to like recreate like a house being on fire, and it's like, this is very intense. Okay, now it's flowing this way. So now we need to go, whoa, over there. Oh yeah, I work in a high school. I don't know what it's like at elementary, but there's nothing at high school outside of the occasional like tornado drill and fire drill where everyone just runs outside in a panic. All right. Well, we made it upstairs, everybody. No? Aw. You know what, everyone? I think we're just going to stop playing the game, and we're just going to hang out here and listen to these nice nature noises. So it came from there. So I want to go there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like, where did everybody go? Now, the little house on the truck was always like a vaguely intense experience. Alright, I'm a bit turned around here. Okay, I guess it connects to over there. Yeah. Oh, it's just the elevator here. If I just kind of know I have not gone in the loop. Okay. Oh. Oh, good. Okay, I needed that open. Get out the window. Yeah. Yeah, it was just like basically like a trailer. It was like a 53-foot trailer or whatever that they designed to be built like a house. And basically what they did was they stuffed you in this little house, and it was like, well, this room's like a bedroom. And if you feel the door, it's really hot. So you know not to go to the door. So they want you to like put the towel down and do all that kind of stuff. Ooh, what's red asphalt? That just sounds like a cool villain. Or like a sick movie about cars. Yo, there's like not much going on here, is there? This place is real dead. Including the lack of, like, pages. Or puzzles. I haven't solved all the puzzles already. What? Jeez, that's crazy. Man, the U.S. school system is weird. Oh, this is the fun slide. Okay. But there's also a door here. Well, fuck it. Alright, gotta close that. Oh, right, because I gotta power this again. I think I can go up and down by here now. Yeah, 'cause it's just a staircase. Okay. The knife just like bouncing around inside the bus. It sounds like a terrible, like, bad horror movie. Alright, small town, you have a good sleep, okay? Alright, so I gotta power this sucker now. Alright, we can do that easy enough. No, we can do that easy enough. Okay. We are making ascension of the treehouse to the top. We are making an ascension of the treehouse to the top. Do, 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 do. Why couldn't this just have been one click? Alright. What about you, Avo? What kind of fire safety training did you have in Bastion? Alright, let's see what's over here. Oh, man, we're way at the top and it's spooky. Ooh. Can you? No, you can't fall off the stairs. Our protagonist has impeccable balance. Ooh. Boy, this bed must have been a bitch to get up here. Gee, ew. Oh, look, it loses its texture as you move the flashlight over it. Moldy, gray. Moldy, gray. Empty drawer. Bed's got some drawers in it. Oh, look, a toothbrush. At least they have good dental hygiene. Hey, Cyber Sasquatch. How's it going? Long time no see. The other half of the note. Turn all the switches to the on position. Go to the dock and turn the marker switch off. All right. So I remember that's the second half of something that we discovered earlier this week. All right, okay. Is this one of the pages? No, it's just a big knife. Where are the pages? So there's not one here. This is the... I think it's just called, like... Great Moments in Sex. This is the Real Myst Masterpiece Edition. This one came out a couple years ago. So it's not one of the original versions. Well, I didn't have a big box version of this up until a couple years ago. I think it got, like, lost in a move or something. Ah! Ah! Yeah, they do have a free roam option, but it is not comfortable in the slightest to use. I think that one was Akinar. In this, like, murder hole house. Well, that didn't feel fucking good at all. Okay, oh. Alright, so, okay. Yeah, these updated editions have a real nice look to them. Yeah, dudes, this doesn't feel super great. Oh, look at the page. Ooh, what's this do? Okay.
I hope I pushed the right button. Very interesting device, dear brother. I'm not erasing anything important, am I? He is preparing. Remember, take only one page.
Okay, well, we're going to take that page for now. Alright, that was creepy. And yeah, it sounded like it was like a reversed audio. I'm sure I could, like, get that file out of the, maybe we'll experiment and see if I can find the audio file for that and, like, flip it around in Audacity. Okay, alright. We still don't have the red page location. Any ideas? Feeling like that's important somehow, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where that is. This seems to be a dead end here. I think that was his room, was that really fancy room. But there was no page in there. Let's go back and check it out. Can you look under the table? Oh, underneath, like, the chompy table? Doesn't look like we can access its underbelly. Ooh. You have to eat the cheese. Oh, God. I sure hope not. Yeah, we can't get under there. All right, let's go back and check that room. Or... Oh, I always get them mixed up now. Akinar is the more brutal, emotional one, so Cirrus, I think, is the fancy, logical one. Like, I think this is Cirrus's room. Here. There's nothing in here. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's go put some pages in books. No, as it turns out, I'm just an idiot. My personal favorite solution to every problem, I'm just an idiot. Okay, now I need to go down again. And then I think I need to divert power to use the other elevator. I blame it on not feeling well today. That's my excuse. My God, I am sticking to it. Yeah, we have to divert power away from here. Remarkably difficult to do in the dark. Oops, did I go the wrong way? I think that's right. I know where we're going. It's just a matter of getting there. And making sure I have the water running the right way. There's an elevator that's, like, over there. Yeah, this is right. Okay. It takes us up to the linking book. We gotta cross this dumbass bridge. Actually, it's quite an ingenious bridge. There's nothing stupid about the bridge. I'm just jealous. Yeah, I think we fucked that up, but that's okay. We'll go fix the water to get to there. Well, the light's on. Does that mean it's someone's home? Nope. It has power, but no pneumatic power. Okay. Alright. Hanging a hand down the street, same old thing we did last week. Excuse me, everybody. I apologize. So what's everybody's remaining long weekend plans? So we got tomorrow, Labor Day. We go see the folks. Celebrate my new old job. I think I want to go that way with it. And then I've got a band practice. It is a day-night cycle. So yeah, it's just independent. It's got nothing to do with progress. So it's just a cycle. Which is new. This was not in the original version. It was always day in the OG MYST. yeah, go see the folks, have dinner, and then go do band practice till like 1 in the morning, and then be up at 6 for work. Hooray. I might go do 2 band practices, depending which bands are actually. I know for sure Ed Force 1. I don't know if Slam Van is doing a thing. I should probably find that out. I still feel like I've screwed this up somehow. Nope, we got water sound. Okay, we're good. No, we're good. Oof. What do you do, if I may ask, keeping it marsh? And the flashlight is new, too. I guess as part of the day-night cycle, they're like, shit, we should probably give you some, Yeah, we have a show on the 6th, and I don't think we're ready necessarily for it. Like, we're ready for it, but we're not as tight as we would like to be. So I'm gonna go get some Cadbury's Fingers. I'll be right back. Ooh, Starbucks. Nice. I hear they are an okay employer. You know, customers being what they are. All right. Let's see what old Blue Page has to say for himself, shall we?
Hello. I'm glad to see that you've returned to help me escape from my wrongful imprisonment. It was Cirrus who did this to me. Cirrus, my wicked brother. Do not listen to him. I warn you. He's a liar. Do not be persuaded by his evil lies. Do not believe him. He killed my father. He will kill you. Began when my brother Cirrus began to lust for riches. He stole from the ages of Myst. He hoarded riches for himself. My father slept away his watchfulness. My sick brother secretly pronounced himself king. King of the ages of Myst, he said. He began to look upon me in disgust. His lowly brother hated him. And then Cirrus began to destroy the ages of Myst. He burned their forest. He tore down their structures. He flooded their lands. He murdered their inhabitants. Completely destroyed all but 4 of the ages. Of course, I had one father. When I finally found him, there was Cirrus also, talking cleverly. The lying tongue of a serpent. He had convinced Father that it was I who had destroyed the ages. He convinced Father that it was I who was greedy for wealth and plunder. And as Cirrus dealt the final blow, he tricked Father into believing that I was the murderer. But Cirrus did not deal as fast a blow as he planned. And his father died a slow death. He at last doubted my brother's clever lies, and so in dying, Father imprisoned us both. Unsure from which of us the blow had come. I swear to you what I say is true. Release me. You must release me. My brother is a deceitful liar and deserves punishment. I only wish vengeance for my dear father. His murder. Believe me. You must only recover 1 additional page to release me from this prison. It's the easiest to find. Go to the bookshelf. It's in this library. On the far right side of the middle shelf, there's a burned book, which is different from the other burned books. This book is filled with patterns. Find pattern 158. Mimic its design on the panel in the fireplace. Doing this will bring you to the last blue page. Remember, don't take the red page. Only the blue page. Return quickly to me. And do not touch the green book. It's a clever trap to imprison those who have have not been warned. Do not be tempted, or you will rot and die, imprisoned as I am. I tell you, if you follow my instructions, it will be well worth your while. I promise you that. Go. Go.
All right, let's go get the red page. We'll see what his brother has to say. Yeah, you know what? I remember with also 15 years at Anywhere is awesome, like especially in today's fucking job market. So congratulations. Yeah, I remember when they opened up a Starbucks. They had one at like Bloor and Bay in Toronto, which is basically like Canadian Wall Street. So that's where the TSX is and everything. And then they opened one across the street from it because it was too busy at the ones they had to have two across the street from each other. It's ridiculous. All right, Sci-Fun, have a great night. Sorry, I hope you had a good time figuring out what shows. I can't wait to hear what's going to be good. Yeah. All right, now I gotta kill that. I have to wait for the dumb tree. Yeah, he's saying, like, killed my father instead of killed our father. Yeah, they sure did. Alright, so the other page was in Fancy House. I gotta take those stairs to get up to. Yeah, because I think we're just good to take the stairs now. We're almost on the game. Like, we are probably like 15, 20 minutes out from being done. Oh, and I guess because Seattle is where it all started, too, eh? Seattle was the birthplace of Starbucks. No, I'm not really like a coffee drinker, so Starbucks has never really held much appeal to me, but I have worked as a barista before in various coffee shops and stuff, so I kind of know what that can be like. I've never worked at a Starbucks. In fact, I think the longest I ever worked at a job was like 3 years. But I'm in my career now, but I'm only starting my second year, so hopefully I'll be at that longer than 3 years. All right, we gotta go to Fancy Hut. We gotta go up for Fancy Hut? Yeah, we do. Oh, we have to route the water. Shit. Forgot about that. All right, we're going back down. Seattle does seem like a cool city. It seems like one of those cities that, like, you never hear about, and I like that. Oh, yeah, I put in 10 years of call centers, like, across far too many different call centers. All right, so this should be set up now that I can just do the one and then go flip it and go up. Yeah, I like Seattle because, like, you never hear about Seattle, ever, which means nothing goes wrong in Seattle. Or if it does, it's a local problem, you know? It's like the other day I was sitting and I was, like, trying to remember the name of one of our Supreme Court justices here in Canada. I was like, I don't know the name of any of my Supreme Court justices. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I don't. Because you just never see them coming up in the news. You have. Especially considering you're self-trained. Like, I am, but you're far better at it than I am. Alright, Fancy Hut was that way. Yeah, dude, customer service made me question my sanity daily. Let me in. Alright, so that was Akinar's story. Let's go see what Cirrus has to say for himself. And then I will let you, those of you who are left and hanging out in chat, we will figure this one out together. Next summer, because I work in a school, so I get my summers off. I've got a plan. I've mapped out my plan. I am going to go to Norway for a week. Maybe extend it to a couple more days and see some of Sweden, but that will be cold. That's okay, I like the cold. So, yeah. I've always wanted to go, but with the way that the employment was going, it was very, like, touch and go, just because of the stupid way that the school board is set up. But with the existing savings I have now, plus what I'll make over the course of the year, I should be good to do that. Are you really? That's cool. That's awesome. I'm a social worker, so I'm a guidance counselor. Is what I do, child and youth worker. Yeah, Iceland would be great. I have a friend who's just come back from Iceland, and she loved it. So Iceland is also on the list. But you know what? I've got that Scandinavian blood, so I want to do that first. Japan is also on the list, but that is a much more expensive place just to get to. It's like $1,000 just to fly there. I mean, admittedly, there's not many places that are further to go to, but, you know, besides the moon. Was that when you were on your way to St. Petersburg? All right, Channel Wood Age, it's been a blast. Thanks for being fucking cool. Yeah, Japan is like 100%. Like, well, I want to do, like, Norway, and then Japan is the next one. So I would like to do that. You know, while I'm still young and beautiful. I'm almost 32, you guys. Really? I've actually thought about going overseas and teaching. But I panned out that I ended up with a career here and not there, so. All right, let's do the Red Book.
Finally returned. I owe you a debt of gratitude, for you have nearly released me. My name is Cirrus. I trust that from your explorations you've become convinced that my wicked brother Agnar is guilty, and I am innocent. It is I who am wrongly imprisoned here. Imprisoned by my father. I don't know who you are, or how you came to this island, but I assume you must at least know something of the books. It was father who was a master of the books. He wrote hundreds of them, all describing and linking to the fantastic places and ages which he had discovered. The room in which you now stand was our father's library. It was here in this room, on this island named Myst, that he housed most of these books. But such a waste. By now, you have surely discovered that Agnar has burnt and mutilated most of these books. Our father was always watchful of our exploration. We grew up under his strict supervision. But when we came of age, he gave us unbridled access to the Myst books. He began to leave our adventures more and more unchecked. Unsupervised as we were, my brother began to become disturbed. He began to take more from the Myst ages than he had given. Soon he gained a twisted pleasure from the conquest and destruction of the other ages. It was horrific. This thirst for destruction. But alas, Even I discovered his insanity too late. He had completely destroyed all of the Myst ages but 4. I wasted no time. In warning my father, I thought he would recognize Akenar's guilt. But in a fit of rage, he imprisoned both my brother and myself within the pages of these books, designed to hold us until he could judge which of us was guilty. To discover the truth, our father embarked on one final journey. However, he has never returned. I can only assume that he perished along the way, leaving me, an innocent victim, trapped forever. But now, you are here to release me. Listen carefully. You must find one more page and I will be forever free. There is a book on the shelves in this library which is mostly burned but has a few pages still intact. It is the last book on the middle shelf. Find it. This book is filled with a variety of patterns. Find pattern 158 and recreate it on the door of the fireplace. This will bring you to the last red page. Bring that page to me, and I will finally be released and able to reward you, of course. Ignore the blue page. That page finishes my brother's book. It chills me to even think what would happen if you were to release him. There is another warning. Where the red and blue pages reside, also resides a green book. If you touch the green book, you also will be imprisoned forever. Our father gave us this same warning long ago. I suggest you follow his advice. Go now. Soon we will meet face to face.
All right. So, that's interesting and compelling. Let's, what do we think? Who do we think is in the right? Cirrus? Akenar? Pattern 158. Who do we... Talk to me, folks. What do we think? Pattern 158. I believe I already have that down in the Myst journal. I should. Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. So you trust the red book, okay? Oh, going to the fireplace. Boop. Such a great noise, right? Is that right? Is that all of it? I think so. Yeah. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. Let's save it. And let's see all 3. But who do we start with? We've heard that we trust the red book. But the blue book seems more fun. So, let's do it this way. exclamation mark vote space bracket. Your number of choice bracket. Although the voting's always been weird for this. I think you have to put your 2 in brackets. Curious to see how this works. I know. Alright, fine. You've said blue. Hey, Zokizzy Foshizzy, how's it going? Alright, I'm seeing a bunch of votes for 2. Alright, we're gonna start with the green book. Here we go. Could that be Rand Miller himself?
Who the devil are you? Don't come here to Dunny, not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, as you no doubt have for me. Where should I begin? Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atris. I feel you've met my son, Cirrus and Achenar, in the red and blue books on Myst Island, my library. Contains my works, my writings. Oh, I wrote many books that link me to fantastic places. It's an art I learned from my father many years ago. Oh, but the red and blue books, those were different. I wrote those books to entrap over greedy explorers who might stumble upon my island of Myst. But I had no idea my own sons would be entrapped. My sons, Cirrus and Achenar. We had many journeys together. I gave them free rein to the books. Perhaps it was not wise. I could see the greed growing in them. I had not told them about the red and blue books. Their imaginations went wild. They dreamed of riches and power. Of course, they did not know the books were traps. Begged me for access to those books, and I, of course, denied them. Oh, they devised a plan. An evil plan. I had no idea to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. Oh, my own dear Catherine. They used her to lure me here to Dunny. Of course, I could return to Myst, except they removed a single page from my Myst linking book. I cannot return without that page. You, my friend, can bring that page to me. Oh, I pray you believe my story above the lies that my sons have told you. If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunny, I could go to Myst and bring justice to my sons for what they've done. I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry. Bring the page. Bring the page with you.
It's the end of the video file. Yeah, so there's a good ending, which is the green book. Let's see the other 2 endings. So we're going to create like a backup save just in case I fuck this up. All right, let's try the blue page. So let's get the bad endings, and then we will find that green page. I'm actually not sure off the top of my head where the green page is. I don't know.
Oh, yes, I'm free. Oh, I feel alive. And how do you feel, my friend? Oh, and what have we here? Perhaps the pages you worked so hard for? Whoops. Yes. Oh. Perhaps
You're seeing the world from my point of view. Yes. Oh. That's my brother. Oh, yes. Maybe someone will rescue you someday. You lose.
Yeah, a little bit of a Monty Python character. You're not wrong about that. So that is... That's good. That's good. That's like a Call of Duty quote. Alright, okay. So let's reload. And we'll try the red page now. Ooh. And I remember where the green page is, because you'll remember those... Oh, it's kicked us out here. We have to re-enter this stupid thing. Because you remember there were those, that ripped up note that said, like, turn on all the marker switches except the one. So I think that's where we get the green pages from. Hang on, I have to re-enter this. What I'm referencing here was actually a walkthrough of almost all the games, Mysts 1, 3, 4, 5, and both Urus that I wrote when I was like 14. And it's in like excruciating detail on the puzzles. I never finished the walkthrough. I've beaten Riven. I just never finished actually like writing out the walkthrough for it. So that's just what I'm referencing down here. So I don't have to go back and like keep looking at that puzzle and draw it again and all that crap. This was my kind of fail-safe in case something got real bad somewhere. All right, let's do the red page. Love the idea that you have to crawl into the fireplace. All right, red book, red book, red book, red book. So you basically trade places with them.
Oh, yes! Yes! I'm free! Oh, thank you, my friend. My dear friend. You've done the right thing.
Hey, Cauliflower Man.
You stupid fool! It looks like perhaps you're in the book now.
That is not synced.
And what have we here? A page. Oh no.
I think they're both goofy villains.
You enjoy your new home as much as I enjoyed it. I can't see you. You're getting less clear. I hope you're into books. The library looks much the same as I left. Oh, I can
Again, considering this is like 1993 when this game came out. That's good. That's a good quote. I would say it's just really cool for being like 1993. Well, yeah, the villains are definitely goofy ass villains. But if you get the chance to, I strongly recommend try. I don't know if it's on YouTube or not, but try to track down that talk that Rand Miller did with John Romero, because this game came out the same year as Doom. And it's a really interesting talk with both of them, just about like the not only the history of games but the future of games from a 2008 perspective. Oh, the marker switch is over here. Yeah, so I gotta turn that one off. There it is. There's our the page is white for the green book. There you go, Avo. I think you're just like you're trapped in them, really bored forever. If I remember the prison book from Riven correctly, you are in there forever. All right, let's get the good ending. What do you guys say? When you say we wrap this game up? Yeah, I remember in this diary or this journal I was working on, like I even cracked their language that you can learn in Riven 2 if you study in the schoolhouse. They have a language guide to the Dunny language. And I cracked their mathematical system, which uses a base 12 system. So, like, go fuck yourself. Yeah. All right. Let's do this stupid noise again. Because I remember there was one puzzle in Riven that a friend of mine and I were stuck on for months. And it got to the point where we were, like, seeking... Oops, I think I must have screwed that up. Like, really, really obtuse answers to this puzzle. Because like, it had to be really obtuse, right? Because we spent months until we realized, oh, it's a really stupid solution and we had missed something very obvious. But yeah, in order to figure it out, like, we cracked the number system, we cracked the language system, just to be like, it's got to be, like, something that we're missing, right? All right, let's see what we got.
Who the devil are you?
Oh, yeah, we have to sit
Don't
through
tell
this
me you're
again.
done, not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, as you no doubt have for me. Where should I begin? Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atris. I feel you've met my son, Cirrus and Achenar, in the red and blue books on Myst Island in my library. My library contains my works, my writings. Oh, I wrote many books that linked me to fantastic places. It's an art I learned from my father many years ago. Oh, but the red and blue books, those were different. I wrote those books to entrap over greedy explorers who might stumble upon my island of Myst. But I had no idea my own sons would be entrapped. My sons, Cirrus and Achenar. We had many journeys together. I gave them free rein to the books. Perhaps it was not wise. I could see the greed growing in them. I had not told them about the red and blue books. Their imaginations went wild. They dreamed of riches and power. Of course, they did not know the books were traps. They begged me for access to those books, and I, of course, denied them. Oh, they devised a plan. An evil plan. I had no idea to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. Oh, my own dear Catherine.
All 3 books.
They used her to lure me here to Dunny. Of course, I could return to Myst, except they removed a single page from my Myst linking book. I cannot return without that page.
I have it right here, dude. Like, I'm literally holding it. Like, hey.
Oh, I pray
It's
you
right
read
here.
my story above the lies that my sons have told you. If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunny, I could go to Myst, bring justice to my sons for what they've done. I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry.
Nerd.
Page. Bring the page with you.
Okay. Just put that back, and then...
Have you found the missing page?
Yeah, it's right here, bro.
Come. Come. Come on, then.
I am! It's loading. So welcome to Dunny. This is where Atris lives. Look at him. Look at his weird-ass model. His not well-defined hands and his Obi-Wan Kenobi robe. Obi-Wan Kenobi roby. Oh, thank God, he's full motion video.
Ah, my friend. You've returned. And the page. Did you bring the page? Ah. Give it to me. Give me the page. Please, give me the page. You've done the right thing. I have a difficult choice to make.
I know it's a swanky edit.
My sons have betrayed me. I know what I must do. I shall return shortly.
All right, let's, we can't do anything.
It is done. I have many questions for you, my friend, but my writing cannot wait. I fear that my long delay may have already had a catastrophic impact on the world in which my wife Catherine is being held hostage. Oh, reward. I'm sorry, but all I have to offer you is the library on the island of Myst. The books that are contained there. Feel free to explore at your leisure. I hope your explorations are satisfying. You will no longer have my sons to deal with. Oh, and one more favor. I'm fighting a foe much greater than my sons could ever have imagined. At some point in the future, I may find it necessary to request your assistance. Till that point, you're free to enjoy the exploration from my library on Myst. And thank you again. Book. You can use the Myst linking book to return to Myst.
Yeah, oops, sorry. No, I just had my volume down that time. Yeah, he just like straight up nuked his kids. Yeah, no, I had my volume off. I was sorry. Yeah, he just like straight up melted his children into goo. Let's talk about Rhyme. Rhyme, I have named it. A desolate age with a beauty that is quite different than I had expected or imagined. The intricate feathers of ice that fall from the sky are awe-inspiring. I feel as though I could sit and watch them for hours. And though it is cold here like I have never experienced before, I find myself enjoying the change of temperature, for it is unlike any other place that I have ever seen. Perhaps the oddest thing is the silence. Although the wind blows on occasion when it ceases, there is a suffocating silence that falls in this place, broken only by the distant sighs of unseen creatures. I have visited 3 times and ensure now that this age will provide the environment I need. I believe the cold temperature is necessary for attaining the correct resonance. Examining the structure of the books is ever more perplexing, but I am driven onward by my need to understand. The great tree of possibilities can never be fully grasped. I must at least try to find one particular branch. On the subject of enlightenment, I would also like to find the cause of the mysterious lights that shine in the darkness here. Though I never assumed I would be able to build especially fast here, the speed at which I am progressing is somewhat disappointing. I do think I will bring Cirrus and Akinar here, as well as some of the machinery from the Selenic Age. Akinar chose to stay with Catherine, but Cirrus was rather excited to come. He has spent the last few days here with me, helping me with the beginning phases of construction. He too seems to enjoy the ice and cold weather. He is intrigued with the crystals that we have brought with us. He has been a big help, as have others, and I hope to be able to begin my experiments here soon. Tonight, Cirrus and I found a wondrous spot to view the lights, although they seem to have decided to hide from us. After sitting in the cold winds for over 2 hours, we saw nothing. It was rather disappointing. Cirrus will return to Myst tomorrow. He has been a tremendous aid to me, and I'm thankful for his willingness to help. The hard part of the construction is over, although I've decided after tonight that I would like to add some kind of observing post. I won't be finished as soon as I had hoped, although I'm fairly certain it will be worth the delay in the long run. I have decided to take a break from the construction now that the tunnel is almost complete, and I have been able to set up a temporary space where the crystals will not be stimulated. Ooh, stimulating. Yeah, we're going to talk about Riven once we're done talking about this book. I'm quite convinced that with the right diffraction resonance, certain properties of the ink can be simulated. Catherine still finds it absurd and thinks I'm crazy to assume I will be able to view the ages with stones, but her usual pessimism has not convinced me to stop trying. I came too close to success in the Everdunes. I am fairly certain now that temperature indeed does have an effect on the crystals, but I have realized that temperature alone is not enough. The cold dampens some of the sympathetic harmonics, but a more active suppressor is necessary. I have acquired some geodes with a pure protected crystalline interior. This slice of the geodes below each crystal provided a stabilizing effect, and even amplified the clean frequency slightly. Oh god, he's discovered FX pedals. After quite a bit of experimentation with the shapes and colors, I was able to capture a blurry image within a book. Though the link would never work, there was clearly an age on the other side. I can hardly wait to return and tell Catherine. I feel like I should finish the shaft to my observation post while I have the machinery here. Perhaps tomorrow morning. The lights were beautiful again last night. They had not shown themselves for so long I had almost forgotten their beauty. I still must find the cause. He would be so into ELP. He is definitely a prog snob. I'm feeling rather overwhelmed with what remains to be done. The crystals have not been perfected. The shaft is not finished, nor is the observation post or even lab. I have not seen Catherine for some time, and I long to spend more time with Akinar and Cirrus. Besides all that, they are far away in the back of my mind. the thoughts of my people, and our lost city. Read the books. I dreamt again of them last night. Read the books. And this picture will make a lot of sense. I have only seen the city in worse condition, and still its beauty overwhelmed me. Even now, as I visualize how majestic it must have been before the destruction caused by Vilvis and Aegaris, it amazes and saddens me. Oh, yeah, he'd be, like, way into, like, Death Haven and stuff like that, or, like, Science-Spheric. I'm fairly certain that Dundee is not dead, as my father believed. I am convinced that there must be some who managed to escape the destruction, and even now continue to survive in separate ages. Within me is an urging to take the chance to return to Dundee to find these survivors and properly rebuild our city. However, I can do nothing until I am certain of the fate of my father. If my plan failed, if I missed a single book when attempting to trap him on Riven, then he has been free all along. If that is true, then all that stands between him and the ages I have now written is the link from Dundee to Myst. As much as I wish to return to Dundee without knowing the state of my father, I cannot risk re-establishing that link. I must observe my father without re-establishing that link. It has taken several years, and there have been many dead ends, and I have partially succeeded. Now that I've managed to view another age using the crystals, it is only a matter of time until I view Riven. At least, I hope. Catherine will have her ideas about all these things, and I miss her greatly. I will return to Rhyme later, when my mind has cleared. So it's like, set it to like 40, push the button. I gotta write this stuff down. So set it to 40. Push the button at the top of the viewing globe. And 2735. So, Riven. Well, I mean, I was thinking, now that we've beaten Myst, maybe next Sunday we'll start up Riven. We could do that. It is a much more complicated game than Myst. So that one will definitely take more than 2 nights. After all, it took me several years to beat it when I was a teenager. Or, well, you know, months. I think about a year. But I was also a much dumber child then. Alright. Oh, you can take innuendo extremely far in the Dropkick stream. We expect it. Oh, fuck that one up. Alright, I'm just gonna turn down the Myst a bit now. That should be good. Alright, that's the topographical test. And I think what we need to do is come over here and push the one across from the door. There! Oh, shit! Alright. So now we need to go to the Selenic Age, or at least the spaceship. So yeah, if you haven't, because I don't have my notifications working at the moment, because I'm far too lazy to figure that shit out, don't forget to follow, so next week we can start our quest into Riven. I was going to do the Witness, but now I just kind of really want to play Riven again and see Gen and all that cool shit. And I don't have my full walkthrough, so that could get very complicated. Hey, we pushed a button here. What's going on here? Did I accidentally reset it? I don't think I did. Uh-oh. Did I screw that up? Oh, right. No, it's down here. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, that went up. Now what? Now what I do? Game. Game. Oh, right. Of course, yeah, I would have gone up into the rocket ship. I was trying to find my notes in the Myst journal, and I couldn't because I wrote the stuff for Myst very poorly and out of order. Oh, hey, thanks, Stay Hydrated. And also, thank you for the follow as well there, Keep It In Marsh. I appreciate that very much. Well, we appreciate that very much. Nothing in here. Yeah, this will just take us to the Selenic Age, I think. Just believe you me, we do not want to go there. Oh, yeah, I guess it wouldn't be in the note. Yeah, that's why I can't find it. Okay, that makes sense then. Oh, it would have zooped up into the library, not the rocket ship. So we would have been underneath the library. Yeah, there it is. In we go. And yeah, we're here. There really isn't anything to do here. Except just kind of look around. You can go into the yurt. That's the linking book back to Myst. Yeah, I mean, I agree. This age always did feel a little unfinished when I played this a couple years back. It was just like, there's really not much to do here. Unless there is, and I'm just like dumb and never was able to figure it out. All right, folks. Well, that's rhyme. Good. And I think that's going to wrap up our... Yeah, it's like they started and then ran out of time. Like they wanted to build another age into the game. Like so this door, which seems like you should be able to unlock it from here. But this doesn't really do anything. And there's nothing else you can really interact with. Like there's the viewing crystal diagram. Like unless they like slapped a moon logic puzzle on us, but I'm thankful that they did not. I hate moon logic. Well, maybe at some point we will do... There's upstairs? What? Oh, whoa. There's an upstairs? How do we get upstairs? Yeah, at some point I want to try to like knock out a lot of these puzzle games. I've been deep down a puzzle game hole lately. I guess if this accesses through there. But so you know what? Maybe we'll take a look. Yeah, we can do Riven next. And then we can always look at some of the Scum engine games like Day of the Tentacle or Maniac Mansion, the Sam and Max games, like the OG ones. But how, Cauliflower? I could see that this would power into there. Oh, is there like a spigot? Is there a spigot? Yeah, there's a spigot. Oh, fuck yeah. There I was, ready to give up on this age. Man. Good fucking call, cauliflower man. Yeah, baby. Okay. There we go. Oh, this is... I never figured that out. I guess I was just a dork. Well, I was just like, oh, thank God, I'm finally done Myst. Okay. That looks like that needs a handle. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. That does not look safe. Why would that be a thing? Oh, I think I see why. Aha! Ooh. More books for me to read to you. Hope you like my reading voice. Okay. Before spending any more time with my experiments, I have decided that I must finish construction. I have brought both Cirrus and Achenar this time. The shaft is almost finished at the observation post. Shh. Both boys prefer it inside where it is warm, protected from the cold. Achenar sits in the observation post for hours, and Cirrus is consumed with the crystals and the glimpses of the ages we were able to see. None of them show any real desire to leave. I cannot remember the last time my son spent so much time with me in an age. After much more experimenting with the shapes of the crystals, we were able to get a nearly perfect view of an age inside a book. Cirrus wanted to link immediately, not understanding that the link was only visual. Without the ink, the crystals do not bind to a particular age. Because of this, the crystals have an interesting side effect. It is possible to change the crystals and watch the age change. While in reality we are seeing a vast number of distinct, though similar, ages displaying the current age defined by the crystals, it appears as if we are changing the original age. Next are the lights. My sons seem much more interested in the lights of the night sky right now. Their only interest in the crystals seem to be whether or not we can view Channelwood or Stoneship. Two ages I have not seen in a long while. It is possible to view the ages, although the time it would take to find the correct combination would be prohibitive. I do not consider my task with the crystals complete, but I would rather keep Cirrus and Achenar excited and here, so we will move on to the lights. I think it is better to keep Riven from them, and so is just as well that we move on to something else. I will view that place later. The lights are curious. Although I originally thought the effect to be an organic one, I now believe it to be electromagnetic in its origin. I think the effect could be triggered somehow. It's something that we'll have to try, and if Cirrus and Achenar have their way, it will be soon. I've never seen either of them so interested in my experiments, and I do not want to dampen their enthusiasm. It seems they have forgotten about the crystals now. I'm not sure either of my sons was expecting the amount of work it would take. It has turned out to be a challenge working above the cold waters where the wind cuts through clothing and skin like a sharp knife. Oh, it's just Ontario in the winter. Still, even amidst the dark cold, they are driven to complete the task. It is a side of them I have not seen before. Another hard day, but we have erected the first of the 3 towers. I am too tired to write tonight. It has been a week. The 2nd and 3rd towers are up. We only need to connect the power. I'm exhausted, as are Cirrus and Achenar. However, they have no intention of quitting, and that drives me. The towers are finished, as is the power to each of them. Power will be conducted directly through the saline sea, alleviating the need for stringing wires and enabling us to locate the towers a comfortable distance away. It's been 1 week. Most of the remaining work can be accomplished inside, for which I am grateful. I am tired of the cold. I look forward to the warm beaches of Myst Island. Perhaps we all deserve a break. We only spent a day with Catherine before returning. We are here only a minute before we began to experiment with the towers and the electromagnetic discharges. Ew, discharge. We were able to create an arc for the first time between two towers. Its reflection in the cold waters was magnificent. We are close now. Tomorrow, after adjusting the voltage, we will know just how close. The beauty is awe-inspiring. At our command, multicolored waves of light dance across the dark sky. Brilliant flashes of white lightning that make the display seem even more amazing precede them. The boys are convinced they will be able to bring their mother here, and though usually she refuses to use the books, I am becoming convinced that she will come. Or at least, I hope. As for me, I must return to Myst or some other warm place. There is more to be accomplished here, but I long for the sun and will spend some time under its glow before returning. Catherine had to come after I told her of my intentions to use the crystals to view Riven. She is not consumed with the setup of the geodes and the crystals and encourages me daily as I try to uncover the combination that will allow me a view of that age. Cirrus and Achenar did not come this time. I must return to Everdunes. I believe that a few of the crystals I left in Everdunes may help me here. Catherine has returned home for now, but she will meet me on Myst Island in 3 days. I think I will be ready by then. Ooh. Who's ready to play with some black lightning? Ooh. Well, that's pretty. I guess we just whack that and it rotates us around. I wonder what happens if we rotate. And then tell it to go down? Ooh. Oh, wait, no, we've already been here. Wait, what? But it didn't rotate us at any one point, so if we rotate again. Okay, and now we go down. Nani? Oh, is this just the hut? Have I been a dum-dum? I have been a dum-dum. Alright. Alright, good. Stupid button. Couldn't have just built like another door in there, could you have? No. Ah, crystals. Good, he's aligning his chakras or something. It is real. The work of your hands, the touch of my dreams. I've left my dream for you. I'm only yours, Catherine. It does have very serious eyes. That must be where he goes nappy. Oh. Huh. Alright, okay. Okay. V, pillar, 3 spiky boy, butt plug, tall V. Oh, how do I change the color? Yeah, that seems somehow incorrect. Because these are definitely color-coded. Red, green, blue, yellow, purple. Oh, I wonder if I've got some of these wrong. Yeah, I think this is... Doesn't look like it's the wrong one. I'm going to quickly look up how to change these colors. Go to the linking book and click on the 5 discs. Pass your hand over each one to change the colors. Oh! Uh-oh. There's literally a click and hold. The first time ever. Okay, so this should be red. This one's supposed to be turquoise, not blue. Yellow and then purple. There it is. That's Riven. That's what we came here for, folks. That's it. That's our reward. Yep, a still image of Riven. Now, here's the thing. Because I know the whole story, most of the story of Riven, is Atris wanted to use Riven as a prison to capture his father, Gen. But Catherine has seen Riven, because she's like, I've seen, this is my note for you, if you plug that in. Oh, it's really pretty. And she's like, this is my dream, I'll see you there. And it's like, oh shit, Catherine went to Riven. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So with that, I'm going to wrap us up for the night. Thank y'all for coming out. Next Sunday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so I have no idea what time zone that is for half of you. But it is 10:45 here now. It's 3 hours. It'd be like 4 o'clock if you're on the West Coast. We're gonna do, if I can find my copy of Riven, we're gonna do Rhythm. We're gonna do Rhythm. The rhythm of the night. Oh, night. Oh, yeah. And I guess we'll keep this Myst train running. Choo choo. We'll do Riven. And I don't know if we're gonna do Exile after that. We'll see. I might want to play something else. But until then, keep on having sex. I'll see you in the Discord if you are a subscriber. Adios, muchachos. Thanks all for coming out. Have yourselves a really great. Do we have like a credits? I don't know what half of this stuff does. What does this do? Let me play some credits or something here. We don't have credit sequence. All right, bye everyone. I love you so much, and adios. Oh, good luck with your travels, wherever you may be going. See you later.